Hey guys, what's up? This is Kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome back to Mario Kart 8. In the previous episode, we had a slightly better performance, having a 2-star in the Leaf Cup. And today we're going to be closing in the main game of Mario Kart 8, as we are going to be taking on the Lightning Cup, the last, cup in the game, the last cup with retro tracks and all that stuff. And as you can see, I'm using my Mii, and the reason for this, I'm going to be talking on, the video itself. But today, the last card suggestion that I have comes from Mr. JK Gaming 180. He tells me to use Metal Mario and the, let me see, Flame Rider. I think that's a bike. Not really sure though. Flame Rider. Okay, here we go. The Cyber, which I mean, oh, and by the way, as you can see, I already unlocked every body and every wheel. Now we only have to unlock the Golden Glider, and I, will have 100% of the game, so that's pretty cool. So he says to use the Cyber, which I think means the Cyber Slick, and the Bowser Glider. Alright, so let's just go ahead and check out the stats. As you can see, this is something that I'm much that I prefer a whole ton more, rather than the, cards with the, terrible stats and shit. Alright, Lightning Cup, which is well, no, yeah, I have to say, this is potentially my favorite cup. I would have to debate if it's my favorite one in the entire game, or just, my favorite one as in retro tracks. By the way, I have no clue what happened to me today that my nose is feeling, like, sort of clogged. Like, I don't think I've mentioned this in the video before, but I am, oddly enough, I am allergic to dust. If I start to, oh, god damn it. If I start to, clean my room, and if I dust off, like, a lot of things, I will get so fucking, sneezy and shit, because when the dust enters my nostrils, I even, God, how do I even explain how bad it is? Like, I have had to go to the doctor. What a terrible fucking performance I'm giving. I have had to go to the doctor multiple times because of my allergy to dust. It is terrible, and right now I don't know what happened. I have not been in contact with fucking dust, yet I feel like I am, my nose is being so fucked. Anyway, today I want to talk about a couple of things. And by the way, I didn't finish talking about the fact that this is my favorite track. My favorite cup in general. I think it actually deserves the prize to my favorite track in the entire game, because all of the tracks in here are just ridiculously awesome, and not only the track itself, but when you you guys heard me talking about the music Kart track in the previous cup, and how I said that it was kind of the least impressive out of all of the retro tracks, because of the fact that not only is it on the 3DS, and it's just very well made, and there was not like a huge room for improvement because it was already great. They didn't use the anti-gravity mechanics and shit. So this is such a huge improvement from my favorite Mario Kart of all time. This track is literally unrecognizable if you it's just mind-blowing. What a great job they did, at updating, the visuals here. I am suffering so bad here. Like I said before, I already got used to the... By the way, this is another thing. I just got done, doing some, recording for my in-depth series, which, before I said that I got used to the Yoshi bike because I was, playing some online races. And right away I recorded, which made me feel awkward. This time around, I finished doing some testing for my in-depth series with the standard Kart, the standard Kart build that I'm going to be using. And then I go to a bike, which means that it's a little bit more awkward, but that's really not the point. Anyway, so now that I'm done talking about my favorite cup and stuff, how I think that the TikTok clock was one of the upgraded visually, the best. I mean, it is, you have to, oh, I use that, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, the track is literally unrecognizable. that is the one that impresses me the most out of all the tracks. Maybe not in the game, but like out of all the retro tracks, that one, TikTok Launch, is the one that gets the golden medal. I still have to debate in which track is actually my favorite one in the entire game, but so far, all of them are very, very solid, and all of them are extremely great. So now that I'm done talking about all of that stuff, I would like to, say, well, no, it's not like a huge announcement, but, it's certainly very, very good news for me. So, as I'm recording this video, I just got done, like I said, because of my knee, I just got done recording like footage and stuff for my my Mario Kart 8 in-depth series, which is going to go on Nimbus. And by the way, that's not a entire thing. I recorded the first 4. A couple of days ago, like all throughout the week, I've been just doing the time trials and shit. Looking at what's the best, how I can obtain the tank points the fastest way, and have a decent performance, because there are a lot of times in which if you go for every single coin, your performance is going to be affected because the points are very, very out of reach. A great example of this is, for example, if you in the very first track, Mario Kart Stadium, the first I'm not really sure. The first turn, let me see, I think I'm going to get a very bad spot in here. Yeah, I think I'm good, but, I'm just enjoying the game, and I really want to talk about it. I really don't want to cut it, because I like motherfucking Bowser. You see what I have to go through. Motherfucker. Alright, so, I really like, no, let me see, I kind of forgot what I was saying, but, oh yeah, Mario Kart Stadium. The second turn is actually the best example that I can give you on what I was saying. So, if you go for the 4 coins all the way towards the left, because they are the... Oh, let me see. Maybe I can actually do this. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Luck is finally by my side. I see that now being optimistic actually pays off. Alright, so back to the topic. If you go to Mario Kart Stadium, if you go to the second turn, if you go all the way to the left to grab the first, I think it's 4 coins, that is going to be affected because you are not going to take the full advantage of the turn, because you're going to be, wasting a lot of time. Even though that turn has, boost pads, that is going to affect your performance if you go for the coins, because it is, faster if you go for the, for the shortest turn. And, plus you get some more coins in the way, so that, it's really not going to affect your, your coin count that much. And that is, all, those are, just a couple of things that you have to analyze when you, when you have to calculate, like the fastest route and shit. But yeah, that is a very, very important thing. Just looking at how you can get the 10 coins and not affect your, performance that much. So, I fucking despise a person. Okay, I'm in third, so that's not that bad. But that bomb was actually pretty accurate. So let me see. Yeah, I have a fucking horn. That is great. Let me see. Okay, so I forgot what I was thinking actually. Oh shit, boomerang. There we go. All right, so. Yeah, about the Nimbus thing. Now that I'm done recording the first 4, now I have, a lot more knowledge on that shit. Like, I know that I cannot change this, but I wish that my, that the, like, cups and shit came before. After my end of the series, because now I have, I thought that I had the, like, widest knowledge at the time of those 4 tracks, because, I've been racing a full ton at this point. But no, by doing all of those tests, I actually, learned a couple of new things, which is actually really good. And, things that I do want to teach you guys when I really do, because I really, really want you guys to get a lot better at the game, because it is just the best Mario Kart ever made. And even though I say this, the best one for me will always be Mario Kart DS. I have always been a fucking beast at the game. But, that's just out of topic. Alright, so, let me see. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Take that, you motherfucking red shell piece of shit. Alright, so I am in second place. I didn't know I was doing this bad. Oh shit, there we go, nice. So let me see. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about today. Oh, please. Oh, that was fucking nice. I thought the red shells actually, were able to fly and just screw you over in the air, in the actual air. Oh, motherfucking. That just actually kind of ruined my chance of getting first place in this game. But yeah, the last thing that I want to talk about is that when you guys, at the time you guys are watching this right now, well, yeah, right now I guess. Like day 3rd, it's not gonna be that bad. I mean, I don't really care. That fucking thunder. If I had landed that red shell, I could have easily gotten a my first place. But yeah, the last thing that I want to talk about today is actually the fact that in the following week I'm going to be going to the US, to Orlando, Florida. That is going to be great. And why do I say the specific location is because I'm going to be meeting one of my very, very long time subscribers, who, I just cannot tell you. I do remember the people who have, and by the way, I kind of, should I say his name? I mean, okay, if he comments in this video, just that is the way that you will know who it is. But right now, I don't, want to say the name in specific because, well, obviously, I just said that, he lives in Orlando, Florida, and I'm not one to, talk about personal information. To be quite honest. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure if he has said this in one of my videos, but I'm going to go there, and I am going to be purchasing some, Nintendo, fucking, okay, let me see, I'm just kind of concentrating. Oh, that was a nice block. Alright, so I'm going to be buying some codes for the Wii U eShop, because if, fucking, oh, and by the way, yes, I have something else to talk about, now that I mentioned this. I'm going to be buying some Wii U eShop codes, because every month, we're going to be having tournaments for Nimbus, and I also have to buy, something for my own tournament, which, is that maybe it's also going to be a code. I mean, since I live in Mexico, you guys know that, it would be a little bit more complicated and expensive to send something physical all the way from Mexico to, like, for example, to the US, Europe, or, wherever the persons we want to live. Who won, or or who is going to win. So let me see, we got a solid first place, and I think I'm going to get one star because I got a 3rd place in Grumble Volcano, which is going to be really bad. But yeah, going to go there, and I'm going to be meeting one of my long time subscribers. I think he's been watching since 1000 Year Door, if not all the way back to Paper Mario 64. And I do remember the people who have, just watched me like for that long. There has been a couple of people who I remember commented in my first videos, like Paper Mario or 1000 Year Door, and then I don't see them for a while, and then when they come back, it's like, hey, yeah, I'm, I've been watching you since Paper Mario. I'm like, yeah, of course I fucking remember, dude. So yeah, I got 1 star, not too bad of a performance, even though I could have done a lot better in Grumble Volcano. Not too really sad, but that will have to be it. And right now we are treated with, I think this is, no, this is not the other, like, credit scene that I'm, or is it? No, it's not. But yeah, I'm going to be skipping this because we've already seen the credits, and, okay, yeah, you don't get, anything else. Okay, so I'm just going to, okay, now that I, got done talking about, like, the thing in Orlando, Florida and stuff, and, the subscriber, the prices, the last thing that I want to talk about is that today was the first successful Nimbus tournament, but successful as in, successful with bad organization, because as you can see, I created 4 groups, because the day I got the game, which, was obviously day 1, I saw more, tournaments, and when I went to the standings, I saw that only 20 people were showing. And in my noob mind, I go like, oh, so only 20 people can join. I'm like, fuck no. I didn't notice, the people, like, for example, down at the bottom left, you can see that it says 1,193 people are racing, and that actually I didn't notice at all. So for the next Nimbus tournaments, we're only going to be having 1 group, and it's going to be limitless tracks, which, for like 2 hours and stuff, or maybe 1, I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening, and I'm really happy that I could do this, and I'm going to be making the next video pretty soon, although it's not going to go up until maybe like one more, maybe like 3 weeks or so. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me see, I think I had something else to talk about, I'm not really sure. Alright, so my the next week is going to be filled with random videos that I have, like for example, I have a list right here. Oh, and by the way, well, if you're watching until now, the people that are going to be joining the tournament, because the people who were, you know, giving suggestions are GGJD100, Sparks 632, Yosher 640, Nathan Ferrero, Justin McCadles, got that Werehog swag, and Mr. JK Gaming 180. So if you're watching this, guys, or girls, I'm not really sure if any of you ago, if you're watching this, make sure to keep an eye on your inbox, because I am going to be sending the invite quite soon, and that shall be pretty fun. So yeah, the next week is going to be filled with random videos, as well as I'm going to start some of my guides. Hopefully I have enough time for that, but, you know, for example, so far, the videos that I have planned are, let me see. So I have a trolling video coming quite soon. I have a comparison between cards, bikes, and ATVs, tips for 3-star ranking, Wi-Fi tips, card builds, intro, like the intro, for example, you remember my Mario Kart 7 in-depth. Because next week I'm going to be, like, in 2 weeks from now I'm going to be starting my in-depth series. But all of those things I'm going to be talking about later, but because this video has been going on for quite a while. So you guys have a great day, take care of yourselves, and until my next episode when we do some random stuff, and then we enter the guides, and, well, maybe some online races. I will see you then.